Multiply. Write the answer in simplest form. So let's rewrite this expression here as 4 and 1/6 times 2 and 2/7 times 7 and 1/5. Alright, might get a little messy, but let's do it. We can't multiply mixed numbers, so we have to find improper fractions for each mixed number. So 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 is 25 over 6 times 2 times 7 is 14 plus 2 is 16 over 7 times 7 times 5 is 15, no 35 I mean 35 plus 1 is 36. So now we can start the multiplication process. But before we do, let's look for opportunities to simplify before we multiply, and that's going to save us a ton of work on this problem. I can see the 25 and the 5 they go well together because 5 goes into 5 one time and 5 goes into 25 5 times. I like the 6 and the 36 because 36 divided by 6 is 6 and 6 divided by 6 is 1. Is there any other opportunities? The 7 and the 16 don't work, and I don't see anything else. So now we just need to multiply. 1 times 7 is 7, times 1 is 7, so the denominator is 7. The numerator gets messier. Now let's use the associative property of, the commutative property of multiplication and realize that we can multiply 5 times 6 first to get 30, then multiply 16 because order doesn't matter in multiplication. This saves some work. Let's write a 0 here because everything times 0 is 0, and this will hold the place value for multiplying now by 30. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we end up with 480 over 7. My goodness. Now, since we already simplified before multiplying, we should realize that this is not going to come out even. This is not going to be a problem that we can simplify easily. So let's just do the division then and find out what the whole number is. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 6 is 42. So that would be 480 now minus 420. If it works better for you, you can write this as a standard algorithm and write 480 here and 7 here. So let's just do that. 6 times 7 is 42. Let's subtract 8, 7, 6, 0. 7 goes into 60 how many times? 7 times 8 is 56. So we end up with 4 left over. So let's rewrite that again. We end up with 68 as the whole number with 4 left over the 7. Alright, again, it's a little messy. Hopefully you could follow what I did there.